A very good day to you. This is, of course, Jamie on the chat trap right here on Relax Radio. Now, at Relax Radio, we are spelled without the X in relax because we are all about that positivity. So, if you want just a little bit of a push to get through with your day, if you want that little bit of motivation, that little bit of inspiration, all you got to do is make sure that you keep it tuned right here on Relax Radio. Now, with that being said, I also want to remind you to download our app because it's available absolutely free of charge on iOS and Android. So make sure that you do download our app so that you can take us with you wherever that you go. Now, with that being said, it's about the time that I get on out of here. But don't worry because we got Nick coming up and he's going to keep you updated about all the real world conversations that you need to hear. But before I go, I thought there's something very important that I needed to share with you. And it is this concept of quality of thoughts. Okay, now, of course, you've heard about this 100 times. You've heard that there is positive thinking and you've heard that there is negative thinking. But in today's busy life, I feel like we have plenty of thoughts coming into our mind. We're always thinking about something, we're always so engrossed by what we're going to do next or how our day is going to be, from family to office to business to events to study to the job that we do. Our mind is always on the go. Our mind is running all the time. Do you have an idea how many number of thoughts come into our minds every day? Have you ever realized that how many of these thoughts are positive? Now, what I want to do with you within the next few minutes is to check the quantity and quality of your thoughts in your mind today. I want you to promise yourself that you will analyze the quantity and the quality of the thoughts in your mind. Now, according to a few research articles that I read, apparently our mind produces approximately 50,000 thoughts every single day. I mean, that number for me, I cannot even believe it. You can check yourself by focusing on your mind for a while. Try to make your mind still for just a 1 minute. We've been talking about Zen zoning today, and I told you how you need little things you can do in order to find that sweet spot, in order to find that little place where you can actually relax and let go and find peace. But one thing also that you need to do when you're trying to find this Zen state of mind is to make your or control have control over your mind and the thoughts in your mind. So what I want you to try to do is, for 1 minute, try to make your mind completely still, isolated of any thoughts, any worries, any feeling, or any ideas at all. Keep your mind calm, rather, and make sure that you have no thoughts at all. Now, I know what's going to happen. You are going to find that random thoughts are striking with each other, and they're fighting in your brain to make you think about it. But see, you can experience these thoughts when you focus on them. These thoughts, I feel like, have so much powerful energy. The quality of these thoughts define the quality of your life. You are what you think about all day long. I want you to remember that. I'll say that again. You are what you think about all day long. Now, I feel like the quality or the type of thoughts can be divided into four categories. Okay. First, you have positive thoughts. These are the thoughts related to peace and affirmations and happiness and love and purity and all things good. Then there's negative thoughts, where it's related to ego, it's related to anger, grudge, and fear, and it forms negative ideas and negative thoughts. And then third type of thought, I feel like, is necessary thoughts, thoughts that are related to daily activity, to planning when it comes to doing your everyday day-to-day activity. And then there is something called waste thoughts. These are the kind of thoughts that, even if you have no power on circumstances, you will still keep thinking about them. Thoughts about these situations, I feel like, are called waste thoughts. So I want you to ask yourself, what is your class of thoughts most of the time? What do you think about? Are you a person that tends to have waste thoughts more often or positive thoughts more often? Now, why it's important to have more positive thoughts is because in your mind, if your mind is already full of negative thoughts, it's difficult to feed positivity into your being. First, you need to clear your mind of negative thoughts. Then you need to almost befriend with positivity. Now, if you change your thoughts, you change your life. So here are a few ways you can ensure this positive thinking in your life. First of all, I want you to realize the positive power, or the energy that these positive thoughts give you. I know we've heard a lot of things on social media, and when we scroll on Instagram, the first thing we see is, oh, it's super important to be positive. But have you truly understood rather the true essence of the power of positive thoughts? So first of all, I want you to understand and comprehend the power of these positive thoughts. Second thing I want you to do with regards, I spoke about this earlier as well. I want you to meditate, to clear your mind of negative thoughts. Focus on a single thought at a single time and meditate. Try to meditate to get all thoughts off your mind. Then the third thing, again, we spoke about this today. I want you to start your day and end your day with positivity. Don't wake up and look at social media and start to worry about what's happening in the world. Don't go to sleep scrolling through social media. The world can wait. The world doesn't need you. The world can wait, but you need yourself. So prioritize yourself. Stop, disconnect from everything just before you go to sleep and just when you wake up. So start your day with positivity. Stop judging and criticizing people. So see, when you judge and when you criticize people, there is so much negative energy that fills your being, that fills your soul. So stop judging, stop criticizing people, and no matter what, try to smile. That doesn't mean that you ignore, or that you don't acknowledge your true feelings. Acknowledge whatever emotion, even if it's grief, you acknowledge that emotion, or figure out what you can do, and rather figure out what you can do to ensure that you don't probably feel that tomorrow. Move on. You need to understand whatever happens, that's okay. Learn, move on. Rather than react, I want you to rethink and act. There's a very big difference between reacting, and sometimes when we are so overwhelmed with emotions, we tend to react rather than think and act. So when you think positively, you are going to, or rather, when you think and act, you are going to have a more positive mindset and a positive behavior. So take control of your life. Again, I'm going to tell you, you are what you think. Everything that arises of in your life, in your day-to-day activities, is based on your thoughts, and with your thoughts you make the world. Now, with that being said, it's about that time that I head on out of here, but don't worry, because we got Nick coming up, and he will keep you a very good company. So make sure that you stay tuned right here on Relax Radio.